Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 5th of June to Saturday, the 11th of June, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Palms are very special. They belong to the energy of your soul. Ever wondered who changes these signs? Because palms are changing all the time, for better or for worse. It's the soul who's doing all that. And I'll show you how. If you like to play lotteries, how to get into that mode. It's a special way to play lotteries with the help of your soul. And I will show you how to manufacture your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's so much of this energy to teach you. We'll talk more about this later. So, your weekly horoscope. Sunday, the 5th of June, for you is not a good day. Morning and afternoon, be careful that unexpected things can go against you very easily. Don't argue and try to slow down in speech and action. Don't commit yourself too fast and do everything slowly because accidents of all kinds are seen: physical accidents, verbal accidents, and even emotional accidents. So it's a morning and afternoon. If you want to take charge of it, you have to slow down and plan it very, very carefully. The more you hasten, the more you become impatient, the worse it will be. Stress will build up, and that will expose yourself to danger of all kinds. Evening and nightfall, planets are very slow. And when they become slow, that's not good. Your plans can be postponed, they can be cancelled, and your plans can just go very bad because disappointment waits for you in the evening nightfall. You may meet people you don't like from your past, and that in itself would be a downer, would be a problem. So if you don't have to be out on a day like this in the evening nightfall, even better. Monday, the 6th of June, this is an exciting morning and afternoon. The grouping of planets shows your levels of creativity, and everything you plan, whether where you work, whether where you do business, is going to show very quick results, positive results in the morning and afternoon. There's one planet from the evening nightfall, a planet that turns you into a risky person, daring planet to make you risk. That is will also come in the morning afternoon. So you have to tell yourself no risk, whether financial, whether emotional, or whether physical risk. So just control the risk side and you will continue to be lucky in the morning afternoon. So carry on doing what you are used to be doing, where you work or in business or at home, and you'll be safe with that. When its anger planets come around, tell yourself you have to take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language which is soft. I like your I like your morning afternoon. Reach out to people, whether at work, whether in business. You are going to be very well treated and get some very good news. Evening and nightfall becomes the worst. That's how a day can change for you. And evening and nightfall, enemies are created very, very easily. And these enemies will attack you, of course. It could be even animals, could be anything that could attack you. Excuse me. Anything could attack you. So you have to play safe in the evening nightfall. Don't expose yourself to any form of risk in the evening nightfall, especially because accidents of all kinds can happen. The safer you are, the less exposure to risk, whether it's financial risk as well. Don't sign any agreements or make financial agreements. Tuesday, the 7th of June, this is a very lucky day for you, especially the morning and afternoon. You are going to have the inspiration of saying the right things and doing the right things. Travel plans can materialize. Opportunity for travel can come around very quickly. And you'll be just plain lucky, whether at work, whether in business. You will get the right way to do things. I see many planets of internet all over the place. So you could be very lucky using the internet to inspire people with your whatever you say or do on the internet. So it's a wonderful morning, afternoon. Send messages, ask favors, and you'll get plenty of support. Evening and nightfall also good. You are making very good friends. Your aura is shining. You are becoming very popular. And this popularism you can use to meet people who can improve the status of your job or finding you a new job, or in business, how to get into business. You can learn from people you meet. So it's a very exciting evening nightfall. And if you're chasing for the romance, this is a perfect day to chase for the romance that you want. Have lunch with somebody, and you'll see that that formation of the lunch produces you good results as well. Wednesday, the 8th of June, planets are moving very slow. When they move slow, they cancel your plans, they change your plans. It's all for the negative reasons. So you'll have to plan your morning and afternoon very carefully because plans are going to change. And past problems can catch up with you in this morning and afternoon of Wednesday, 8th of June. When they catch up with you, of course, they make you very unhappy. And you'll be very much a person who is put under stress in the morning and afternoon because of what happened in the past. So avoid people who can bring bad news to you. Don't let yourself to be exposed with them. And planets moving so slowly, whether at work or in business, you cannot afford to be depressed or to be moody. Otherwise, time will pass and maybe your deadlines will also pass and you'll get into trouble at job and business. I like your evening and nightfall tremendously. That's how a day can change for you. A new set of planets will be seen evening and nightfall, making you very imaginative and very clever. So say a lot and do a lot. Choose to be with people who can help you in a materialistic way. Or if you want to chase for the romance, go right ahead. Friendships can be made so easily. So it's a very much an exciting evening and nightfall. Wear your best colors. You'll only know your best colors if you come to see me for a 90-minute session. We'll talk about that later. Thursday, the 9th of June, many angry planets are everywhere and they automatically make you angry. So tell yourself when you're angry, don't say a word. That's the best way. Once you say a word, people know you're angry and that temperament will cost you. Whether at workplace, whether business place, don't show your temper or you will receive some kind of criticism and you won't be happy with it. So you can be on a loser in the morning and afternoon. The best way is not to be noticed and to be part of a team. That way you will slowly be able to tackle these problems. If you are going to be solo, going to be on your own, you want to be noticed, then you're really asking for trouble because blame will be heaped on you for things going wrong. Evening and nightfall, this time your anger planets are still there. On top of that, the planets of the evening nightfall, they make you very dominating, very stubborn. You don't like to be told off. You don't like to hear instructions from people. So choose your company very carefully, evening and nightfall. Stay away from people that you know are not agreeable with you. Don't be noticed is better than to be noticed in the evening nightfall. And tell yourself whatever you agree to do, try to minimize the exposure to risk, financial risk, or any kind of bodily risk. Friday, the 10th of June. Here we go again. The ego planets are back. It's not a very good week for you. So the morning and afternoon of Friday, the 10th of June, these ego planets make you a difficult person to deal with, where finances, job, and business are concerned firstly. And because of that, you will isolate yourself. You won't get the support you want. So the chances of promotion, the chances of growing, the chances of getting some notice from your superiors and bosses is all gone. And even if they do notice you, they will see that side of you which shows arrogance. So don't show your arrogance. Be part of a team. Evening and nightfall becomes even worse. Now the problem of accidents is everywhere. These planets make you impulsive. They make you hasty. They make you impatient. They make your tongue create problems by arguments. So what can you do in the evening nightfall? If you don't go out, it's much, much safer. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself, do not expose whatever you want to expose in an impulsive way. Plan everything you say and do because you could easily be attacked or easily be opposed by people. And that will turn the evening nightfall to be very risky for you. Accidents are also seen due to your impulsiveness, impatience, and hastiness. So slow down in speech and slow down in action would be good advice for you. Even better advice would be don't go out at all Be at home in the safety of your own home is sometimes better because too much exposure to risk is seen. And your ego will play tricks in the evening nightfall. You won't back away from trouble, and that will be exposing yourself to more defeat. Saturday, the 11th of June, it starts beautifully for you. Morning and afternoon, you're so lucky. And these lucky planets produce a lot of good luck in every possible way. And so you'll do well. Take the lead and be with people you can gain from in a materialistic way, which means money must be the goal. And to be able to impress people so that you can earn money or receive money or create the chances of making money. This is all possible in the morning, afternoon, because your imagination, your creativity is going to be wonderful. Evening and nightfall, planets start to go faster, and these are the planets of stress. So the planets of stress will make you be stressed. That's what's happened. So you don't want to simply take on tasks which you know you are hastily receiving or you are hastily wanting to do for people. It's all going to be a regret later on because these tasks are going to bring stress and they will bring making you many mistakes. Some of your good morning planets will try to help you in the evening nightfall, making you imaginative and creative. But even then, you'll need to slow down. Slow down with fast planets means think before you say, think before you do. And that's the way to do it. I see some planets of the internet there in the evening and nightfall. Go on to the evening nightfall. Go on to the internet, and you'll get a lot of good stuff, ideas or connections or contacts. So that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session I have is going to be a one wonderful session for you. And I will show you how to connect to that magic inside you. I call that the soul. The soul is showing itself every day, every hour, because your palms belong to the soul. Who is changing these signs? Who is changing and creating new ways to show you whether the ups and downs are going to come? It's the soul who's doing that. So, being an astrologer, if you only depend on that and do not read palms, you can only tell half the story. I'll tell you why. Because yesterday, 350,000 babies were born. Yes. Can they all have the same passage in life, the same fate, the same destiny because they're born on the same day? Not at all. Because each of them, the palms will be different. So palms are different because the souls given to them are different. That's how it works. So that's what I do. I combine the astrology, the palmistry, and I use many systems. You cannot stick to one system. You have to use and experience yourself with many systems. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I will teach you that if you like to play lotteries. And I will show you as well how to use your talents, how to use your talents with the aid of your soul. That's what brings a big promise of being somebody very special in the world. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's have this project off the ground. It will only cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. And I'll do that for you and get you ready for that wonderful journey to make you somebody very special. Bring your soul and you together to understand each other. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.